What if Omni King Rimuru? Rimuru Tempest, the god of all that is, was, and will be along with his gods of destruction and the gods of creation. Chapter 4. Veldora. Bore, I'll let that slide. And as for your answer, Rimuru is the name of the Omni King. You knew of the existence of the Omni King, but not his name. So, I will advise you to always be respectful when his name leaves your mouth. Do I make myself clear? All of them. Yes, Gramps. Bore. Well, anyway, can you tell us more about your plane? Specifically the food and your culture, Veldora? And tell us what your entertainment system looks like while you are at it. And so begins the story of Veldora and Ramiris in the DC universe. A few years later, in the Palace of the Void, Rimuru. Finally, everyone seems to be doing great and they're nice and comfortable in their new positions. I think it's finally time for me to start interacting with them. Ha! What do you think, Diablo? Diablo. It is as you will, Rimuru-sama. Rimuru. Go and get the girls. Tell them we're going on a new adventure. Diablo. As you wish, my lord. After some time, Cheyenne, Shuna, Chloe, Carrera, Ultima, and Testarossa showed up along with Diablo. Shuna. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Rimuru-sama. Rimuru. It's fine, don't worry. So, where do you ladies want to go first? They all looked at him suspiciously. Rimuru. What? What's with that look? Chloe. We were all expecting you to go to Universe 10 immediately. Rimuru. Well, but y'all would probably kill me. So let's check out the others before I die. They all just looked at each other. Shuna. Can we go and visit my brother first? I miss him. No one objected to this. Rimuru. So, Benimaru it is. Diablo. Diablo. Yes, sir. As they disappeared. Universe 6. Inside the palace of the god of creation and destruction. In the dining hall were Benimaru, Hakuru, Sui, Mamie, and Albiz, along with their children, Akira and Hondo. Akira and Hondo both resemble their father, Benimaru. As they were eating and just having pleasant conversations with each other, all of a sudden, Rimuru. My, this looks lovely. I hope we're not intruding on your lovely meal. All of them immediately recognized the voice and instantly went to their knees as a sign of respect. Benimaru. Great Rimuru. It's an honor being in your presence once again. Hakuru. It's truly a blessing seeing you again, my lord. Diablo just stood there with a big smile on his face. He loved hearing praises for his lord. Rimuru. I hope you don't mind, but we are coming to have dinner with you. He walked up to the head of the table and sat down. Benimaru. Sui Albiz Mamie. It would be our honor. Then they all sat down. So, after everyone finished eating, Shuna. So brother, how have you all been? Benimaru. Yes, Lady Shuna. We have been well. And before he could finish, Shuna. Geez, brother, you're always way too formal. It's just us here, honestly. Benimaru. But I can't. Shuna. If you don't, I'll tell everyone some stories about you. Benimaru panicked. Benimaru. Hey, Shuna. Don't be like that. They all just laughed. Shuna. So, Akira and Hondo, you two look strong. How about we have a sparring match out back? Both the boys froze up. They knew their Aunt Shuna was a warrior, and they were scared of her. Hondo. Ha! As much as I want to, Aunt Shuna, I've got work to do. Akira. Me too, Aunt Shuna. Maybe father can join you. Benimaru just looked at his sons, giving them a death glare. Benimaru. No. Hakuru and I were on our way to the Soul Society. We have some things to discuss with Yamamoto. Rimuru. Sounds fun. Mind if I tag along? Benimaru. It would be our pleasure, Lord Rimuru. Rimuru. Well, Diablo and Testarossa will come along. The rest of you stay here. I finally want to see how people react to me. You remember to lay it on nice and thick. Benimaru. Yes, Lord Rimuru. Your name is already well known as the God of Gods. Rimuru. I can't wait. Let's get ready. As they got ready, it was Benimaru, Hakuru, Mamie, and Sui, along with Diablo, Testarossa, and Rimuru. The others were staying behind. Universe 6, Bleach location. The Soul Society. Inside the famous meeting room that we're all used to seeing, stood the captains of the different squads facing each other. At the head, seated, was one man who was the head commander and captain of the first squad, Yamamoto. The time frame is right after Aizen was defeated. First Division, Genryusai Shigekuni Yamamoto, Chojiro Sasakaibe. Second Division, Soifan. Third Division, Rojuro Odoribishi. Fourth Division, Retsu Unohana. Fifth Division, Shinji Hirako. Sixth Division, Byakuya Kuchiki. Seventh Division, Sajin Kamamura. Eighth Division, Shunsui Kairaku. Ninth Division, Kensei Muguruma. 10th Division, Toshiro Hitsugaya. 11th Division, Kenpachi Zaraki. 12th Division, Mayuri Kuratsuchi. 13th Division, Jushiro Yukitake. Everyone was waiting with bated breath. Yamamoto, there's no easy way to say this, so I'll just go ahead and say it. The room remained silent. Yamamoto, the gods are on their way here for their meeting with me. I don't even need to stress how important it is that everyone be on their best behavior. You all remember what happened when we met them, and how Aizen was destroyed like nothing. They all nodded their heads. The memory was far too fresh in their minds. Aizen, a foe that they couldn't even scratch, was destroyed like nothing in one hit by the white-haired god of creation. Shinji, so, when will they arrive? Yamamoto, I don't know, but I expect them here any minute. But something even more important. I've been told they are also bringing a guest with them, and I've been told to show this person the utmost respect. Lady Mamie said that this person was their superior, the being that they told us about. Everyone's eyes went wide. They remembered how Lord Rimuru described this person. He even said in front of them that a being like himself is nothing but an ant compared to him. Hearing that from Rimuru, someone whose power they could not even comprehend, talking about something like that scared them beyond belief. Yukitake. So we will finally get to lay eyes on the Supreme Being, the Omni King? Shunsui. Seems that way, man. All these Supreme Beings are bad for my health. Kenpachi Zaraki smiled. Kenpachi, some more powerful opponents for me, huh? I can't wait. Haha. Soifan, I wouldn't recommend that, Zaraki. You have been beaten in every attempt by Lord Rimuru and Lord Hakuru. What makes you think their superior would be any different? Everyone agreed with this statement. Kenpachi had been beaten in one blow each time. He was not even able to scratch them. Kenpachi, ha! I wouldn't know if I don't try. All of a sudden, the entire building began to shake. But nobody panicked because they were used to it by now. This always happened when the gods descended. All of a sudden, there was a blinding light in the room. The light covered every corner of the room and finally started to fade. Before them stood 7 beings. 4 of them they knew. They were Lord of Destruction Rimuru and his attendant, Lady Mamie, and Lord of Creation Hakuru and his attendant, Lady Sui. Behind them stood 3 people. 2 of them had the same clothes as Mamie and Sui, but the color was black instead of dark green. A beautiful white-haired lady who made men go crazy, and an equally handsome black-haired man with streaks of red and yellow in his hair. His most notable features were his eyes, black where the white is supposed to be, with golden and red pupils. In front of them stood an incredibly handsome man. Some might even call him beautiful, with blue hair and a black suit that looked like no light could shine on it. He had golden eyes that looked like they saw into their souls. They felt absolutely nothing from the man, but they could not move. It was even hard to breathe. The man had the sky-blue aura around him that radiated power. When they got to their senses, they all bowed on one knee. Rimuru, everyone, allow me to introduce to you the creator of all that is, was, and will be, His Majesty, the Omni King Lord Rimuru Tempest. Yamamoto was the only one who spoke up. Yamamoto, thank you for allowing us to be in your presence, my lord. This is our greatest honor, to lay eyes upon your greatness. Rimuru, thanks for the warm welcome. You all may stand up. There is no need to keep bowing. Besides, Benimaru and Hakuru have business to talk about with you. I just came along for the ride, so there's no need to be so stiff around me. Yamamoto, your benevolence knows no bounds, my lord. As they all got up, all of a sudden, Rimuru went to the head of the office and pulled out a small table with 2 seats. Diablo walked over to pour out the tea. Rimuru, please ignore me. I'm just enjoying my tea. Feel free to continue your meeting. Testarossa walked over and put a plate with cookies down in front of her lord. Rimuru, Testa, why don't you join me, please? Testarossa, it would be our pleasure, Lord Rimuru. Rimuru, so, Beanie, what's the meeting about? Everyone just stayed quiet. Benimaru, well, there was an incident with an insignificant speck of dust that was causing trouble, so Hakuru got rid of him, and we finally finished cleaning up that mess. Rimuru, in an instant, shot up to his feet so fast that no one saw him move. Rimuru, what? So you're saying I missed something interesting? Man, this sucks. If I had known, I would have come to see this spectacle. What a shame. All the captains were shocked. Something that brought them unbelievable problems was nothing more than entertainment for this guy. Unbelievable. Rimuru, but whatever, I'm over it. So, is anyone going to show me around? Finally, Kenpachi Zaraki stepped forward. Kenpachi, I would love to show you around. Everyone was shocked by his reply. Rimuru, ha! You've got guts. I can respect that. Diablo, show him his place. All of a sudden, a hand went through Kenpachi's chest. But instantly, time reversed until Diablo was back behind his lord. Rimuru, Benimaru, I'm sorry. You were saying? Chapter 5. Gabiru, I see. I know who these 5 are. Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, and Loki. Sui, nice verification. All we can do now is wait. I've already told them about the situation, and they're just resting for the big showdown. Gabiru, this is going to be fun. Universe 6, Bleach. All the captains of the 13 squads stood in formation. Benimaru, do you understand? I will not tolerate failure in front of Great Rimuru, so you will have to win at all costs. Yamamoto, we understand how serious this is, Lord Benimaru. Hakuru, this is just like Lord Rimuru to hold something this fun. My heart hasn't been beating like this in ages. Yukitake, so, may we know who you chose? Benimaru, Ichigo, Kenpachi Zaraki, Unohana, Yamamoto, and Aizen. Everyone froze when they heard the last name. Yamamoto, Lord Benimaru, are you sure? Benimaru, don't worry. If he tries anything, I'll destroy him. Kensei, can the rest of us come along to witness the tournament? Everyone was holding their breath. They had been thinking about this question. Hakuru, of course you can, but just don't cause problems, okay? Everyone, yes. Benimaru, now, the 5 I've mentioned better get ready to prepare whatever you need. Hakuru, ha! Lord Rimuru sure knows how to keep things interesting. Kenpachi, I can't wait. I knew I liked that guy for some reason. He's also a battle maniac like me. Everyone just looked at him. Universe 1, DC Universe. Veldora, listen up. I'm going to name the 5 of you that will be participating in this event. Everyone's ears perked up. Veldora, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman. You will wear the robotic suit we made from Magisteel. Batman, yes, it's finally complete. Veldora, wonderful. Dr. Fate and Power Girl. That's all. The Flash, Lord Veldora, you said the rest can come and watch, right? Ramiris, that is correct. You can all come and watch. Lord Rimuru has said so himself. Superman, so, what are the rules of this tournament? Veldora and Ramiris looked at each other and then back at him. Veldora and Ramiris, nothing. Wonder Woman, what do you mean, nothing? Veldora, there are no rules, and the only way to eliminate someone is by killing them. Everyone, what? Veldora. Yeah. So go out there and murder them to your heart's content, he said with a smile. Everyone was just quiet. Superman. But we have no right to take someone's life like that. Veldora. Well, I do, and I permit you to kill them, he said with a smile. Ramiris. We permit you as gods, so don't worry. Everyone was just shaking. Universe 2 Cardinal World. Guy Crimson. So the boss is holding a tournament? Haha, it's just like him. Oh, I can't wait, this is going to be fun. I can't wait to see those mortals fight for their lives. Universe 7. Goku and Vegeta are sparring on the planet of Velzard and Guy when they get called down. Goku. So, what's up, Lord Velzard? Velzard. It seems that we have been chosen to partake in a tournament between 4 universes. Vegeta. Oh, is that so? I can't wait to beat them to a pulp. Goku. You're right. The other universes have got to have some serious fighters on their side. I can't wait. Guy. You two are still the same as ever, she chuckled. Vegeta. But I thought you two said that conflicts between universes are strictly forbidden? Guy. You're right, and that's normally the case, but this one has been approved by Great Rimuru himself, so it will be fine. Velzard. Exactly. This is a test from Great Rimuru himself. I refuse to lose in his presence. Understand? Goku. Sure. But who is this Lord Rimuru you speak of? That's the second time you've mentioned him. Vegeta. I am curious as well. Is he another destroyer god? Velzard. Ha! Don't you dare compare Great Rimuru with us. We aren't even the dust on his shoes. Goku and Vegeta froze. The two of them couldn't even comprehend Velzard and Guy's power. And yet they said there was someone they couldn't even touch. Vegeta. Wait, what? Are you serious? Lord Velzard. Goku. Man, he must be a monster if he is that strong. Guy. Lord Rimuru is the strongest being in existence. Goku and Vegeta. What? Velzard. That's right. Lord Rimuru, the creator of all that is, was, and will be, is truly strength personified. Goku and Vegeta began to sweat. Velzard. Lord Rimuru could kill me by just flashing 1% of his aura. Guy. So, we should collect the 5 fighters from our universe that will partake. Vegeta. 5, huh? Seems we need 3 more. Goku. I got it. We'll get Gohan, Piccolo, and Android 17. Vegeta. Gohan and Piccolo I understand because they come here and train with us now and then. But Android 17? Explain yourself, Kakarot. Goku. Simple. A few weeks ago I fought him, and man, he is pretty strong since he has always been training. Vegeta. I see. Velzard. Then it's settled. I'll inform Lord Diablo that we are ready. Guy. I can't wait to see Great Rimuru again. Velzard. Yeah. Diablo. Kuhu. My magnificent lord and I are currently on our way to Universe 10. My lord was going to go on his own, but he brought me along with him. Kuhu. It is my highest honor to be Lord Rimuru's partner in crime. It seems the other ladies have a problem with my lord visiting this universe, because they're scared that he might not return to them and stay here in the universe he calls home. We are currently flying above the planet of the gods of destruction and creation. It seems Lady Elmesia and Lady Sui are drinking tea. Rimuru. All right, Diablo. Let's make our entrance. Diablo. Yes, my lord. Diablo. We finally landed behind them, but they didn't sense us. Kuhu. My lord is so amazing, hiding his very being even when it is overflowing with such greatness. My lord took out a chair and placed it beside the table, getting their attention. They both are speechless. Can't blame them. There aren't enough words to describe my lord's brilliance. Kuhu. Rimuru. Ha! I finally managed to get out, but Diablo noticed me, so I figured I would bring him along. When we arrived there, I was speechless. This universe is bad for my heart. Seal. Notice. You don't have a heart. Rimuru. Thanks for the reminder, honey. Seal. Are you pouting? Rimuru. It's just. Seal. You're. Rimuru. Yeah, Yeah, I figured. Rimuru, all right, Diablo, let's make our entrance. Diablo, yes, my lord. Rimuru, so we went down behind them. When I got close, I pulled a chair from my infinite space and placed it beside the table. Rimuru, hello, ladies. Well, it seems they're both shocked. Well, I can't blame them. I'm amazing. Slap. Rimuru. I looked at Elmesia as she looked the other way. Suddenly. Slap. Rimuru. The first one I deserved, but not the second one. Finally, Elmesia tried to restrain her mother. Diablo was giving her a death glare. Sui, mother, you bastard. How dare you treat my daughter like a mistress? I don't care if you're a god. I'll kill you. Rimuru. Is it just me? Or is she being unreasonable? Elmesia. Mother, calm down. Sui, mother, I refuse. You stay away from my daughter. Rimuru. But I love. Before I could finish my words, a teacup came flying at me, which I easily evaded. God hallow, there's no way that thing will hit me. Put some respect on my name. Listen here, crazy lady. The entire table came at me. I immediately pulled Diablo in front of me. Diablo. My lord is so amazing. How can he smile at something like that? Kuhu, I was used as a shield by Lord Rimuru again. He effortlessly evaded that table by using me. It was truly a graceful move, using others as a shield. I have so much to learn. Finally, Elmesia got her mother to calm down. Diablo and the mother left. Rimuru and Elmesia are walking around alone. Rimuru. Sorry for just dropping in, my love. Elmesia. It's fine. Rimuru. So, how have you been? Elmesia. I've been fine, and this universe is amazing. The magic is not that great, but their fighters are amazing, especially all those who train in the sword. Rimuru. Is that so? Elmesia. I also brought a reincarnation into this universe from somewhere else. We have been watching his story play out. Rimuru. That sounds like fun. Elmesia. Yeah, but not as fun as the tournament you're planning on holding. I can't wait. Rimuru. Yeah. Benimaru and Diablo are planning on beginning the preparation for the ring they'll be fighting on after we leave here. Elmesia. I see. So I guess you won't be here long, huh? Rimuru. Well, that depends on your definition of long. The two of them disappeared into his infinite space. Guy. I'm so excited to see everyone again. Velzard. I know, right? This will be fun. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and Android 17 were all sparring. Guy. So, how do you think they'll do? Velzard. I think they'll do pretty well. They just need to stay focused. Guy. Knowing Lord Veldora, he'll probably have his fighters attack straight, and Benimaru also. But, Velzard. But Sui is tricky, he'll probably have his fighters come up with a plan. Guy. Agreed. Velzard. I can't wait. After what seemed like a century in the infinite space, Rimuru and Elmesia finally came out. Of course, for those on the outside, they were gone only for about an hour. Rimuru. I told you to take it easy. Elmesia. Leave me alone. I barely see you anymore. Rimuru. Yeah, but now you can't even feel your legs. Elmesia. I don't care. Just put me on my bed. I'll recover in a day. Rimuru. If you say so, but I've got to go get everything ready. Take care of yourself, see you at the tournament. Diablo, let's go. Suddenly, Diablo showed up. Diablo. Right away, Lord Rimuru. The two of them left. Elmesia's mother looked at her with a disappointed face. Elmesia. What? Sui, mother, I can't believe you did it again. Next time, don't come crying to me that you miss him. She walked off. In the void. Rimuru. All right, Diablo. Let's get everything ready for the tournament. Since we're building it near my palace, I can see everything from up there. Diablo. I've already sent out the invitations for tomorrow, my lord, and everyone is getting ready. Rimuru. Excellent. Let's finish this then, because tomorrow will be fun. I even practiced my evil laugh for tomorrow. Diablo. I hope you're ready for it. Diablo. Of course, my lord. I look forward to it. And so, the preparation for the tournament comes to an end. Mizari? Are you ready, Lady Misery? Misery? Ha! Rimuru sure knows how to have fun. All right, let's go see Rhine and Guy, and then the four of us can go together. Mizari? As you wish, my lady. And they disappeared. The end of time and space. The void. Rimuru. All right, Diablo. You can tell everyone we're ready to welcome them. Diablo. It shall be done. He disappeared. Rimuru. All right, I better get back to Shuna. She said she had an outfit for the occasion. Testarossa, Ultima, Carrera, and Cheyenne showed everyone who showed up to their seats. Chloe. Shuna. Let's go and put on my outfit. Cheyenne. I'm so jealous. I also wanted to go with him. Carrera. I know, but let's just finish our job. After that, we can be the first to see Lord Rimuru. Testarossa. Agreed. The gods and their attendants that showed up first were the ones that did not partake in the tournament. The ladies showed them all to their seats. Malim. Hey Guy, long time no see. Guy. Yeah, what's up, Malim? Malim. So, you ready for this to start? Guy. Yeah, pretty much. Leon. Do you think this ring can handle the beating it's about to take? DeGruel. I was wondering the same thing. Carrion. Well, whatever happens, I'm sure it will be fun. Fry. It seems the stars of today are late. Allrose. Well, seeing as it's their big day, they deserve to be a little late. Almesia. So, I'd like to know if we could hold something like this between gods? She knew her statement would start something, but she just couldn't help it. Most of them were thinking the same thing. Mizari? I was thinking the same thing. Suddenly, a voice came from behind them. Rimuru. I was planning a little something, but that's for later, so behave yourselves. Everyone turned around and looked straight at him. Rimuru. I know you are all itching for a fight. Just be patient and let the mortals enjoy themselves. By the way, everyone come closer. I would like to tell you all the pranks I'm playing on Veldora. He proceeded to tell them everything. Velgrind and Velzard let out evil smiles. Velzard. Oh, we see. Luminous. Haha. Why don't you just destroy that lizard for real? But sure, I'd love to play along. Rimuru. Well, it seems they're all here. He went up on the stand. Finally, the universes that would be participating in this event showed up. The fighters were looking at all the gods sitting down and checking them out. The Flash. Man, we are truly in the presence of the gods, huh? Dr. Fate. That's right. Vegeta. Man, look at all these monsters. So these are the elites, huh? Goku. Yeah, no kidding. Gohan. Man, so this is what Lord Cheyenne was talking about. Their center stage. Diablo. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Diablo and I'll be the host for this event. But first things first, I need everyone who won't be participating in the fight to hurry up and find their seats. As everyone was saying their good lucks to the fighters. Borum. Good luck. Guy. Good luck, you guys. Mamie. Break a leg. Kenpachi. I'm so excited. I can hardly wait. As all the spectators went to their seats. Ramiris. What's wrong, Veldora? Luminous. Yo, what's wrong, you lizard? It seems you'll finally be destroyed. Oh, how I've longed for this day. Veldora. Shut up. My fighters will win this. Allrose. For your sake. I hope you're right, Veldora. Otherwise, it's bye-bye. They all laughed. Diablo. All right. May I have everyone's attention, please? They all looked up at him. Diablo. Allow me to introduce His Majesty. Suddenly, all the gods stood up. Seeing this, the mortals decided to follow their lead. Diablo. Of all that is, was, and will be, the Omni King Lord Rimuru Tempest. The entire void began to shake. Out came Rimuru, followed by Seal, Shuna, Chloe, Carrera, Ultima, Cheyenne, and Testarossa. All eyes were glued to them as Rimuru took his place on a throne made for this occasion. All those who saw him for the first time were shaken to their very core. Iron Man. Man, this guy's levels are through the roof. Thor. My entire body is telling me to flee. Captain America. So that's what the strongest looks like. Hulk. Truly terrifying. Diablo gave a bow to his lord. Diablo. Originally, this was going to be a one-universe versus one-universe match, but Lord Rimuru decided it would be too boring. So instead, we will have a battle royale. Remember, the only way to eliminate each other is by killing your fellow challenger. Whichever universe lasts to the end will be declared the winner. Now then, a few words from Lord Rimuru himself. Rimuru. Haha. They are all scared shitless. That one mortal looks like he's about to die already. So, time for my few words. Huh. A giant grin came on his face as he walked up to the stand, showing himself in all his majesty. The entire place was filled with silence. He looked at them while releasing a bit of his demon lord aura. Rimuru. If you fail to live up to my standards, I will erase you all. And I can assure you, your ends would be spectacular. As he walked off, everyone was just dumbfounded. Diablo? A truly magnificent speech, my lord. You all should be honored that my lord has expectations of you all. Do not disappoint. Without further delay, ladies and gentlemen, begin. As soon as those words were said, all hell broke loose. Guy. Man, they're going at it. Malim. I know, right? It's so cool. Veldora. Come on, Universe 1. Give them hell. Luminous. Feeling scared, huh? Your days are numbered, you lizard. Veldora. Shut up. In the tournament ring, others had already begun to fight while some were looking for the strongest opponents. Vegeta. That guy with the red cape seems like he'll give us a good brawl. What do you think, Kakarot? Goku. Yeah, no kidding. He's not using God Ki, but he's still tough. All of a sudden, Kenpachi Zaraki came crashing in. Kenpachi. I'll take you all on. Come at me. Piccolo. I'll take him. Kenpachi. Come at me, Green Man. As the two of them started fighting. Gohan. Seems like some had the same plan as us. Android 17. Yeah, that was to be expected. Goku. All right. I'll go after the guy with the cape. Vegeta. Back off, he's mine. As they got closer, Superman noticed them. Superman. Seems like we've got company, huh? Batman. It would appear so. Wonder Woman. Then let us begin. Goku. So, you guys ready to start? That's when Vegeta flew forward and hit Superman, sending him flying backward. Goku. No fair. Then Wonder Woman charged at Gohan. Dr. Fate went after Android 17, and Batman and Goku were facing each other. Goku. Seems like I'll be your opponent. I'm Goku, by the way. Batman. I'm Batman. Batman shot a sound cannon to knock Goku out of his senses, but Goku dodged it. Batman kept firing. The mechanical suit Ramirez helped him make was infused with some of Veldora's energy, keeping it at full power. Gohan and Wonder Woman were fighting each other in hand-to-hand combat, scoping each other out. Wonder Woman. You're a masterful fighter. Gohan. I can say the same about you. I'm Gohan. Wonder Woman. I'm Diana. Gohan. Well, let's see what you've got. As they went back to fighting, Dr. Fate and Android 17 were just shooting blasts at each other. But because of Android 17's barrier, it made things harder for Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate. Don't you get tired of holding that thing up all the time? Android 17. Don't worry about me. I don't get tired, so I'm all right. Dr. Fate. Don't get tired? That's unfair. Up on the stand. Veldora. Hey, I'm calling a cheat. What the hell, Velzard? Velzard. What do you mean, Lord Veldora? Veldora. Don't act dumb. The hell? That guy doesn't get tired. I call a big fat cheat. Velgrind. Oh my, is someone worried for his safety? Malim. If it's from your universe, then it's not a cheat, Veldora. Veldora. What the hell? Even you, Malim? Malim just smiled at him, and Veldora went back to his seat, pouting. Down in the ring, Vegeta and Superman were clashing. Vegeta, you're strong, but you're not a great fighter, are you? I mean, you've had some training, but that's all. You are clearly out of your league. He hit Superman in the face, sending a massive shockwave back. Superman, do you always talk this much in a fight? That comment pissed Vegeta off. Vegeta, I'm done playing with you. He suddenly glowed golden, and his hair went yellow. Vegeta, this is Super Saiyan, and it's the last thing you'll see. Take this big bang attack. Superman just readied himself for the incoming blast. Everyone looked over to where the light show was going on. When the light died down, Superman was nowhere to be seen. Everyone just stood still. A voice rang through the arena. Diablo, contestant Superman has been eliminated. Veldora, what? Just like that? Impossible. Luminous, haha, he's gone. Too bad. Up on the throne, Rimuru watched with a hidden smirk. Rimuru, that's what you get. I'll keep on eliminating your warriors whenever there's something to cover for it. He can watch the rest of the fight from the contestants' room. Down in the arena, Batman, you killed my friend. He fired a rocket at Goku. As it got close, it blew up, lighting the entire place again. As the light went down, there stood Goku. The only difference was his clothes were torn. Batman, impossible. Goku, man, that was something. But now it's my turn. Kamehameha. The blue energy wave hit Batman, sending him crashing through a mountain and straight off the edge. As he disappeared, Diablo, that's 2 from Universe 1. Veldora, what the hell? Luminous, goodbye Veldora. Veldora just sat there, completely stressed. Diana, Dr. Fate, and Power Girl retreated. Power Girl was still in shock from seeing Batman and Superman get killed like nothing. Wonder Woman, they're strong. It seems like the 3 of us will have to fight together to have a chance against them. Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta stepped forward, while Android 17 was just standing behind them watching. Vegeta, let's end this already. Gohan, yeah. As they charged forward and the fight prolonged, it got harder for the Justice League members to keep up because their opponents hit harder and faster every time. Vegeta and Gohan just stopped and watched. Wonder Woman, finding this strange, looked around for the other guy. High above, there was Goku with an attack ready. Wonder Woman, I'm going to have to release my seal if I want to fight them. When the blast covered them, instantly they were teleported into a separate room with the other dead members. Power Girl, Clark, you're all right, she cried, hugging him. Superman, yeah, I am. Wonder Woman, but I don't understand. Suddenly, a voice came from the back. Shuna, I can explain. Power Girl, who are you? Shuna, I'm Shuna, an attendant of Lord Rimuru. Batman and Superman, who were sitting down, both stood up defensively. Shuna, oh please, there's no need for that. Please, everyone sit down and I'll explain. Shuna then proceeded to tell them that this whole brutal tournament setting was actually just a massive prank that Lord Rimuru was pulling on Veldora. They were all completely shocked. They genuinely thought they were going to be erased from existence, but the Omni King just did all of this to mess with his friend. Batman, not knowing how else to respond to the absurdity of it, just started laughing. Shuna, is he okay? Superman, yeah, I just think he lost his mind. But don't worry about it. Shuna, okay then, enjoy the rest of the tournament.